We're live!
This is a pan de bono.
And this is a frizzy hair from the rain.
So what's up today, guys?
It's
Gloomy
Sunday
day.
in Atlanta. Not sure where everyone else is.
Let me know if you know what a pan de bono is. This isn't a good enough recipe yet, but I just tried it.
What type of food is it?
Colombian.
Colombian.
So let me just tell you about my weekend so far. Michigan lost to Michigan State. It's very depressing. And my fantasy football team lost today too.
It's a rough weekend for Matt.
Rough football weekend. The Eagles won, so I guess that's good for Mega.
Yeah, it was good because I'm not following the Eagles, but I picked them for the, what is it called? Elimination league I'm in, so I didn't get a strike, which is good. But, you know.
Yeah, it's been raining all day.
It's been rough for football for Matt, but it's been pretty good for cooking. We've done a lot of cooking and...
Yes.
Talking and...
We haven't talked that much today.
Well, in the sense, like, we don't usually do the same things day to day. Like, we're always separate for the entire day until, like, bedtime or TV time or whatever. But since we've been baking so much, we've both been in the kitchen and we've been, like, hanging out, listening to podcasts, and that's it.
Matt Esters is on here. What's up, Matt? Is that the real Matthew Esters? What's up?
Hey, I don't think he was screaming Detroit Lions, though, would he?
Yeah, he would.
Oh, hey, Matt. Did they win?
No, they lost.
Oh.
How about Michigan? Did they win yesterday? No,
they didn't.
Which was just such a depressing game. They looked terrible. So see, that's the thing. I'm not even that mad they lost because they look so bad. It's like they had no chance of actually winning the championship anyway.
Julie's just eating the table. Do you think? Can you guys hear him eating the table? To be.
Oh yeah. So we came back from Vegas. We already went there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was super fun.
It was great.
We went to an amazing show. It's called Absinthe.
I could have used another day. If I'm being honest.
I could have used a few more days.
It's just really fun there. Like, the vibe is just so alive. And being around people who are constantly, like, in vacation mode where no hecks are given, you feel good, right?
Everyone's in vacation mode.
Yeah. And, like, you're in, like, hardcore vacation mode. Like, Vegas is different from any other type of vacation. There's no stress. You're just walking up and down a strip, drinking, eating. It was beautiful.
We have really good vlogs coming from that this week.
My favorite vlogs thus far.
I think they're the best ones.
Matt did an exceptional job editing, and I just have a lot of, like, one-liners. I'm good with the words, Matt's good with the editing.
You're not good with your hair today, though.
I know. Is it that bad, though? I think it's kind of
No, I like when you leave it like that. Enjoyed Keto for Normies this morning while cleaning. So, yes, the Keto for Normies, we had a new podcast episode today with Mike Vacanti.
Yes. He's a personal coach. He's a YouTuber. He's not on the keto diet, but he does it with your macros.
He's a cool guy, though.
Yeah, he's super motivational. It was really fun chatting with him.
Hangover cures? I think it's mostly about electrolytes, though. Just electrolytes and a lot of water.
Water for sure.
It's funny how many people were walking up and down the strip with Pedialyte.
Yeah, we saw a ton of, like, just a group of guys and they were all drinking, like, great Pedialytes. And it's, like, also showcased at CVS.
Yeah, it's like the front aisle.
Yeah.
Julius is gonna break through the leg on this table. Like,
that would be hilarious.
He's making his way through it.
Do you manage to stay in keto 24/7? Well, considering we just went on vacation and we drank quite a bit, no, we didn't.
I don't think you necessarily want to be in keto 24/7. Like, after you have a big meal, you're generally not in ketosis.
Yeah, so we don't it's not something we're constantly.
But I think you want to be most of the time. That's more achievable.
Especially if it falls in line with, like, you have a lot of weight loss goals. Does the coconut flour pizza crust have a distinct coconut taste? No, I would say no. So especially because Matt added yeast, and there's psyllium husk fiber in it, powder in it, which is also pretty strong on its own, right?
Yeah, it's not a distinct coconut flour taste. Chulius, that's a good one. What's up, Farmer Mima?
Farmer Mima said we inspired her to, like, go out and get new stuff for photography, like cups and plates and stuff. Hello in Portland. I'd love to see more food destination.
Oh, we got more coming.
Videos.
Las Vegas.
Yes. Las Vegas was great. Um,
I love reading Sayao Laser's comments too. She's like a distance cyclist. She always comments on our videos.
yeah, I noticed the picture. Thank you for binge watching Keto Connect videos. What do I binge watch? I guess I binge watch I have binge watched shows, but I don't think I've ever been that kind of a person with a YouTube channel.
Oh, I've been binge watched YouTube channels. You would binge watch Jeff Nippard.
But binge watch to me is like 3 episodes and then I'm bored. But isn't, in my mind, binge is like 17.
Yeah.
Is 3 binging?
No, but like if you go further than that, I'd say like 5 in a night is probably a solid binge.
Yeah.
Can you eat Ezekiel bread on keto?
No,
it's not really keto friendly, but I'd say it's like if you're doing a low carb diet, then you can probably do some Ezekiel bread. It's sprouted grain bread. Dextrose for pre-workout, caps lock. Yeah, I do it sometimes. I haven't been doing it lately. Just like experiment with it, see if you like it. We have a recipe video on the pre-workout drink we make. How come no meetup in Vegas?
We were really only there for 2 days and we had a lot planned and it was like really short notice. We didn't like...
And it was vacation.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but it was vacation, guys. But we did vlog and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and we, for an hour and a half, should I tell them?
What? Oh, we lost our...
We lost our camera bag for an hour and a half. You'll see a lot of it in the vlog, but oh my god. It was the most stressful experience of my life.
What do you think the net carbs are for coconut flour? My packages really disagree.
What do your packages say? I'd be curious.
I'm not sure off the top of my head. I think it's like maybe 3 or 4 per 2 tablespoons. I could go look, but I'm comfy.
How do you know you worked out too hard? Sore after 3 days, 4 days? I don't think you've worked out too hard. I think being sore is just your body adapting and like adjusting to the workout. Like you're not used to working out those certain muscles, so soreness is a result of that.
Yeah, like when I haven't worked out in a while and I start working out, you get super sore, but then...
I like feeling sore. It makes me feel like I really worked hard.
Something. But if you go really regularly, you don't get that sore anymore.
Yeah, so you'll get used to it. So there's no like working out too hard. If you're sore for 3 days, you killed it, Keto Shan.
Any tips for keto in college? We get asked this a lot. I don't really have that great of tips.
I mean, like the food cafeterias are like buffet style.
Yeah, if you have access to a cafeteria, you can basically always get just like proteins. You can add butter, salad. And
get like a piece of grilled chicken added, get a burger.
But if you're just like eating out of a dorm room and you're grocery shopping, then it gets kind of tough. If you don't have like a kitchenette or anything where you can cook.
Yeah, like you can get like the pre-made chickens, the whole chickens.
I know Goody Beats, he basically eats without cooking. Like he can't cook. He does pretty well. Like go look and see what he eats. He eats a lot of big salads and stuff.
Yeah, he gets a lot of takeout in fact, and he gets like brisket, salads. He does it well.
Can you post more recipes that doesn't require baking? Yeah.
Like what? Like you mean just like making egg salad, like?
Or I think like baking like breads, those like desserts and breads.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just like dinner stuff.
Do weightlifting get you out of ketosis? No, not to my knowledge. I know it can like raise your blood glucose and stuff a little bit.
Yeah, and we talked about like how you're using ketones. So like if you do a reading directly after a workout, your ketones might not be as high if that's what you're like focusing on.
Yeah.
You can be in ketosis if you eat 25 to 30 net carbs a day, for sure.
Please make a croissant recipe. Yeah, that would be ideal, but it's if you've ever seen how croissants are really made, it's like very hard to do that.
You like fold the dough and fold the dough. Yeah. It's the most beautiful process and beautiful food. I don't think it's possible to replicate.
Have you guys used ghee in your coffee instead of butter? Any real difference? I
haven't, but I feel like ghee has a very distinct taste.
Yeah, I think no real difference. Butter just has like more of the milk solids in it. Ghee has all those removed. Can elite endurance athletes under intense aerobic, anaerobic workload do it on keto? Yeah, a lot of people do that. But when you're doing that, you can also add in some carbs too. And then it doesn't really, like if you're on like a 100-mile bike ride or something, you can be in ketosis at the start, eat like a bunch of carbs pre-workout or before the race, and then just like keep on fueling with like gel things or like simple carbs throughout the entire race, and you're like using dual fuel sources. That's what a lot of people do.
So when people are doing like the Tour de France, are they like biking and like putting Smarties into their mouth, or are they stopping and like pulling out their gummies?
They can ride no hands, like going 30 miles an hour.
I can't ride no hands.
It's crazy. Of all.
Okay, so I didn't think about that. That's the scariest thing ever. They're on like mountains too, aren't they?
Can you have fresh celery juice? You mean water? I mean, what is fresh celery juice? It's basically water. Yeah, I guess you can have it. There's no real point in having like vegetable juices.
Yeah.
Though. It's just like is more sugar, concentrated sugar without the fiber. Do you think it's okay with low carb beers? I have one once in a while. We just have the Michelob Ultras, but I try to stay away from them. If I'm drinking, I'm mostly drinking wine. If I'm like out to a nice dinner or
liquor,
this is the main thing. Like if I'm trying to get after it, liquor.
Or just trying to not have carbs.
Yeah, that too.
Eating this coconut flour pizza and it's bomb.
You liked it?
Danielle!
Did you roll it out thin?
You might be the first person who made it. Yeah, you like it? That's awesome.
Bone broth recommendations. I actually really like this one mega order. It's called Lono Life.
Oh, I always say Iono Life. Is that an I or an L?
I don't know. It's one of those two things.
But it's super good. It's on Amazon. It's a little pricey, but the chicken is like on point. The Thai curry is pretty good too.
Jump into keto or baby steps?
It's really a personal preference.
Yeah.
I personally like the jump in. A lot of people need the baby steps.
Yeah, I think you should really seize the times that you're motivated. Like right now, if you feel really motivated to start something new, make a change, jump right in. Did the lights just flash? Mm-hmm. Is sweet leaf truly 0 carbs or under 1 but over 0? I don't know sweet leaf. Oh, are you talking about the drops?
Drops.
Those are just pure stevia, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. You can retract the message.
Is kombucha allowed? I haven't seen kombucha without sugar. Yeah, kombucha mostly has sugar. A lot of the time, like if you do some kind of home brew, you can make it to where it's more fermented, so a lot of the sugar gets eaten. So I think in that, yeah, you can probably like have a little kombucha if you want. But it does have some sugar. The store-bought ones definitely have some sugar. Keto Hana granola is so good it's dangerous. You ordered it? Yeah, it is really good.
That's awesome. Matt hasn't really. I guess we're trying to be really strict right now, but Matt would have definitely eaten it all by now.
Oh, that's another thing. Update on our diets, guys. So we are doing like a little bit of a cut, a mini cut, or maybe just a normal cut.
I'm doing a legit cut.
A legit cut.
I mean, I have a lot to cut.
So I'm at like 200 right now or so, and I want to get down to about 185-ish. We've been like bulking for a little bit, you could say. And what we're doing is basically similar to the carnivore diet, but with some modifications. What are you eating?
I'm eating, I am doing a cup of broccoli a day. That's like the main carbs I'm getting. Mm-hmm. Aside from that, I'm doing mostly just butter, coconut oil, and meats, like ground turkey and chicken breast right now with added butters. That's basically it.
Yeah. And
protein powder, some supplementation.
Yeah. I don't think I've done any vegetables yet at all. But I'm doing a little bit of nuts once in a while. Mm-hmm. Bulletproof coffee in the morning. I'm really just not feeling very hungry, which is kind of good now that I'm trying to calorie restrict.
I'm not doing anything that's even possibly snackable. Like if I put one peanut into my mouth or like one nut, I'm done.
Yeah, I would say eggs are good for cutting. They're just very filling.
Oh, we're doing eggs a lot.
Yeah. When are you doing a book? Pretty soon. We're working on a cookbook right now, so it's going to be a while though, maybe 6 months.
Yeah, I feel like stupid just saying it constantly, like it's coming, spring 2018. But like we don't even know the date. Like as soon as we get the date, we're going to tell you guys.
What are the sexual benefits of a ketogenic diet? I don't know that there are too many. I know it can like, if you're having some like issues, maybe it can balance out your hormones or like do something like that. But if you're like fine already, I don't think, like I haven't noticed any differences. Still low dairy while cutting as well. I think that would probably be optimal, but I'm increasing dairy a little bit.
Yeah, I'm increasing my butter.
Just to make the diet more sustainable for me, because
we're gonna be doing this not just for like a week or 2 weeks.
For a month or two,
At
probably.
least 2 months, I feel like.
So having like some cheese, some nuts, and a little protein powder once in a while, and maybe like an avocado occasionally, makes it doable. Like, you remember we did the 5-day carnivore thing? We couldn't do that like for a month.
No, my body couldn't handle that. You guys have seen it.
What kind of probiotics or supplements are you guys using? We have been doing...
I'm doing potato starch nightly.
I stopped doing it. We're going to have a video on it soon. Our takeaways from it.
Yeah. And they're different takeaways, which is a good. You'll get both sides. What is that you're talking about?
What shake do you do when you don't feel hungry?
What shake?
Well, if you don't feel hungry, you don't need to
eat
unless you're trying to maintain or gain muscle. But yeah, I just do I like to put some spinach, some protein powder, maybe some MCT oil.
Or heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream. Why do some keto diets not allow cheese and nuts? What keto diets are those?
Well, everyone does their keto diet differently, so if people are saying cheese and nuts aren't allowed, they're probably they're speaking very personally. Like, that doesn't apply to you or anyone else. You do what works for you, but there's one keto diet.
I mean, if you're in a state of ketosis, you're doing a keto diet.
Right.
But yeah, some people will put different parameters on the foods that are allowed.
But don't let others tell you what works for you.
Try things.
Yeah.
See what you like.
Exactly.
Anything I should be eating daily? I don't think there's anything you should be eating daily other than supplementing electrolytes.
Yeah.
So like sodium, potassium, magnesium. Make sure you're getting a little bit of that daily. If you're not getting it from food, get it from supplements. Do you have any trigger foods?
Triggers in like seeing or like...
No, like foods you can't really stop eating or like they trigger your sweet tooth, things like that. I would say peanut butter is a good one.
For me, like, we've been doing like photo shoots for goodies baking mixes, and I realized that those really trigger for me. And I think honestly, like I've tried the Julian Bakery stuff before, and they both use the tapioca starch. And I'm putting my money on the fact that the tapioca starch for me, because it's used in like high amounts.
Yeah. And the Julian Bakery things, especially, it's 26 grams.
Yeah, and that's a trigger factor for me. Like, I feel full, and I can just eat so much of it. So things like that. Any
brand for electrolytes? I just get pink salt off Amazon for sodium. Magnesium, I like to get Thorne is the brand. That's like a pretty well-respected vitamin brand. It's called Thorne, Thorne. I get magnesium pill from there. And then potassium, I try getting from food. But I do have some potassium powder, like potassium citrate or something. You just got to be careful with that because you don't want to like overdose on potassium.
And I take Zip Fizz.
Oh yeah, Zip Fizz is another good thing.
Mega, did your periods change at all in a keto diet? Is it normal for the cycle to change? It is definitely normal for the cycle to change. Mine decreased. My cramps decreased, my bleeding decreased. A lot of people have had more flow, and some people get their period back, which is a good thing. It definitely changes for everyone, but your body will adjust, is what I've noticed after like 3 or 4 months.
Why do you keep asking about the sexual benefits? We already answered that one. I ran into GI problems on keto because I had my gallbladder removed. Do you have any references where I can do more research? You could check out Dr. Berg on that. He has a lot of videos on gallbladder and keto. I think it's mostly like you just need like some bile supplementation, but I'm not a doctor. So you can look into like bile supplementation. What are you talking about being sustainable for a month or two? Are y'all not doing keto? Are you cutting, etc.? Yeah, we're doing a very low carb keto diet for cutting, as opposed to like the diet we've been doing for maybe 2 years, which is like
just standard,
more standard, like a lot of vegetables. And then we did the zero carb. So we're doing like a slight modification on zero carb for cutting. Basically no vegetables.
What are breakfast biscuits?
What are breakfast biscuits? Does age matter?
No.
Age is just a number. No, I think it matters just with how adaptable your body is. Like if you're 60 and you're just starting this, you're probably going to have a harder time than like some 18-year-old kid. Core work. What are you doing? We don't do that much core work. We do some like planks, what do we do? Ab roller once in a while. We
like
mostly do
V sit-ups.
Yeah. Abs get worked like throughout other days, like mostly on leg day.
Yeah, like squatting helps, like pressing. Even like some back exercises that I've noticed for me, or chest.
Yeah. Or like tricep pull down, I noticed that.
Should we just name all the workouts?
Dr. Berg isn't a medical doctor. Yeah, he's a chiropractor.
But he's been like he's been a practitioner and specializing in like nutrition and ketosis, and he's written a ton of papers, and he's been featured like prominently. He's extremely knowledgeable. Like, just because he's a chiropractor doesn't mean he's any less knowledgeable than an MD. Like, doctors don't know what they're talking about all the time either. I wouldn't discredit him for that.
Yeah, I base my judgment on a person based on like what they're saying.
Yeah.
And Dr. Berg to me is a trustworthy person that I go to for info.
And to like the nation. He's very, very prominent.
How much protein is too much protein?
Did you see the comment about me?
No, I missed it. You don't need to worry about too much protein for the most part. It's a hugely overblown concern, but it varies per person, so it's hard for me to just like say a number. Otherwise, we would all know that number.
Thanks, Benjamin.
Mega looks like a human chai latte.
From the best place you know to get it.
Where's the best place to get it?
I don't know. I think he's just saying, like, if you could get a human chai latte from the best place, that's where Mega would come from.
Okay. I can agree with that.
I get you. 45 years old and keto for 3 months. That's incredible. I would love to get my dad on the keto diet. I've, like, kind of talked him into it, and then it's just, like, too much work for him to even try.
Movies to help convert people to keto diet? Do you need to convert people? I guess like, I don't know that there are many really good ones. I would say that Sugar Film is probably the best.
Is it like your partner or something? Because when it comes to that, like, we've talked about this with a lot of people and one another. Lead by example. Like, if you start the keto diet and you have success or you feel so much better, other people around you are going to see that and they're going to be like, dag, I want to do that too.
No one's going to say dag though.
If it were me, I would say dag.
Oh my gosh. I lost 20 pounds in a month. Now my weight loss has stalled for about 2 weeks. Should I stick with what I'm doing or change it up? 20 pounds in a month and then you've been stalled for 2 weeks. 2 weeks isn't like a long enough stall. Maybe you need to adjust your calories downward. Maybe your body's just like fluctuating a little bit. But you lost 20 pounds in a month. I would definitely stick with it. I would not change it up. Yeah, maybe you could try just doing a little bit less calories or like doing intermittent fasting or something like that.
Or like cut out dairy for like a week. So, you know, do like make little adjustments.
Yeah, I wouldn't call 2 weeks a stall though. I would say it's just stick with it. Starting keto tomorrow. Any tips for the first week? I think a good tip for the first week, not everyone will agree with this, is just eat as much as you want. Keep carbs below 20. Don't worry about calculating everything. Just, count carbs. Keep your carbs below 20. Don't feel restricted. You'll naturally be less hungry when you do that for like a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're not going to be overeating as much.
Yeah, tracking and like trying to do IF and all those things can get very overwhelming and deter you from like continuing. So yeah, like Matt said, just keep it simple at the start.
Yeah, we put collagen peptides in our coffee sometimes. My ketone levels are really high on the P test. Should I be worried? No. You should not be worried. Those are super inaccurate. It has a lot to do with, like, if you're actually using the P test for accuracy of what your blood levels are, it's terrible to do that. It's basically a binary test, yes or no, are you doing the diet right? Other than that, ignore it. It's not accurate at actually telling you what your ketone levels are. Seriously thinking about eating red meat after 8 years without. Think I should go for it?
I mean, that's also a very personal choice. I think if you're going to, go very easy. Don't just like eat an 8-ounce steak or a 6-ounce steak even. Maybe like an ounce or two, right?
Give yourself a nice filet mignon.
But eat a small part of it. I would ease into it for sure.
Do you remember the first time I ate meat?
Yeah, you were fine.
I was.
Because it was like 2 years of vegetarianism, or 1 year, right?
Yeah. 2 years.
The first time I ate meat after 8 years, I threw up. But I'm more sensitive, so it depends on you. I would just take it easy. Go for it, though.
So in another keto group, they talked about eating a cup of ground beef with 2 to 4 tablespoons of butter. For what? Any ideas?
Why do you say it like that?
Okay, so a cup of ground beef with 2 to 4, I mean, are you eating 1 meal a day? That's a ton of calories. A cup of ground beef, I guess a cup of ground beef, you're maybe looking at like 400 calories plus 4 tablespoons of butter, that's 400 calories. So that's 800 calories right there. And it's not a very filling, like, mass of food.
Yeah.
So if I'm trying to lose weight, I'm probably not going for that. Maybe if you're trying to save money and you have a good control over like your food intake, then that fits fine. But like for me, if I'm trying to lose weight, I'm trying to eat not the most calorie dense of foods, which that basically is the most calorie dense meal you can possibly come up with. I would try like chicken thighs, like some broccoli, things like that.
Or just not a cup of ground beef, like less.
I mean, yeah, that's a good keto meal, but it's also not good for losing weight in my opinion. When is your next bod pod? That's a good question.
End of October. I have to schedule it, but I think, do we want to do bod pod or DEXA scan?
Well, I want to definitely do bod pod, to go to the same bod pod to get that, and then maybe do DEXA scan too.
I'm definitely doing DEXA scan.
Okay.
I need exact measurements. I don't trust the bod pod.
DEXA scan isn't exact either, though.
Well, it's more, isn't it more exact than a bod pod?
It's more exact, yeah. Do I have to worry about the carbs in stevia? There is no carbs in stevia, so no.
What are you eating?
Went from 243 to 206, going to 185, need a sugar substitute. Really hate erythritol, do not really need the sweet taste, just thinking about baking science. Any advice? What about stevia? I would go with that. That's the one, or like stevia and monk fruit, those are the ones I'm most comfortable using. Erythritol we use, I consider it more of like a guilty pleasure type of thing. Like stevia, I'm like, yeah, I'll throw it in whatever. I feel totally comfortable with that. Erythritol, I don't like to eat a ton of, but I'll eat it.
What about xylitol?
Xylitol, I don't like using just because it has like a lot of decent amount of carbs in it. It's like 2.4 calories per gram.
Because Dr. Berg uses it.
He does.
Okay. I saw it in a video and I was like, hey, but it has a 1 on the glycemic index scale.
Yeah.
But he'll use like a tablespoon at a time. So
he uses xylitol over erythritol.
Yeah.
We could talk to him about that.
That's interesting.
Do you need to take extra fiber while on fiber? No, if you're already on fiber, I'm kidding. You meant to say keto.
Oh.
No, I don't think you do. I don't think taking extra fiber does what you think it does. A lot of people think like taking fiber helps with like constipation. Yeah, it doesn't really do that from like newer research.
Oh, right. Julius does use xylitol. Good point, Keto, Sean. Why hesitant on erythritol? Digestive issues? So no, I don't. Neither of us have digestive issues, but for me, I know it does. Like, if I eat a brownie with erythritol, I'm eating 17 brownies.
Yeah.
It, like, definitely, like, stevia doesn't have an impact on like me craving more, but erythritol definitely does.
What would you suggest if you aren't losing any weight but are hitting your macros perfectly? I think you need to step down your calories a little bit, recalculate your macros. And how long has it been? If it's been a week, I would just say stick with it, see if it changes. If it's been a month, then yeah, you probably need to like do a little exercise, reduce calories. You're not eating at enough of a calorie deficit.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of like changing it up. So like changing the foods you're eating. If you're like definitely eating a ton of cheese all the time, or changing out your foods could help. Upping your calories for a day, or like Matt said, decreasing for a little bit. But definitely, if it's been a long period, a change could be needed.
Is ButcherBox worth the price? We actually just ordered another one yesterday, and I was like kind of crunching the numbers on it. I would say it is worth the price because it's substantially better meats than you can find at the grocery store, and it's like the same price as you'll find the grass-fed steaks for at the grocery store.
Right. So it's delivered to you. And
I think it's even cheaper than that. It's like 2 10-ounce ribeyes are like $20 or something. Yeah. It comes out to, and at the grocery store it's like $30.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's worth it, and you can customize boxes. You don't have to like get the ones they want. You could cancel the subscription after 1 month. Like you can just try it out. But we do have a promotion coming up at the end of the month where you'll get $11 off and free filet mignon. So
is that it?
Yeah.
That's a
so
good deal.
maybe wait for that, and then that's a better deal than using like our coupon code.
Yeah, we basically have a deal with them. It seems like every month they like email us. There's a new deal.
So if you're interested, wait for this month.
Don't pay full price.
Yeah.
Basically.
Wait, we got it. Come for you.
In Starbucks, they have a packet of stevia and monk fruit. It's good. They do. I've never seen that. I'll look for that. Though.
I want the monk fruit. I want to try that. What are the effects you would experience starting keto? The keto flu is what people refer to it as. So like fatigue, headache. It's usually because of you're depleting your body of the electrolytes that it stores naturally when you are eating carbs. So supplementing with electrolytes will help with all those.
I would say you get a lot of muscle fatigue. You feel like you can't really move around that well.
Yeah.
But mentally, in a couple days, you should be like exceeding your pre-keto wavelength. Like you'll feel high energy pretty quickly.
I remember the first week we were on keto and we had the keto flu. I had a sponge bath, Matt.
Did you?
No.
Oh, okay. So you can like get stories by on me where I'm like, that's what happened?
Yeah. No, I didn't sponge bath. But we were like rolling around in bed. We're like, we can't do anything.
What's for dinner, guys? Mega already had dinner.
Yep. I had a tablespoon of butter with 4 ounces of chicken breast and a cup of broccoli with some curry powder.
I've been debating having dinner, and maybe I'm just like really full. I told you we've been doing this like zero carb thing, and I ate a big dinner at like 1 p.m. or a big lunch at 1 p.m. But I'm not that hungry right now.
Yeah.
She has some protein sludge waiting for me in the freezer, though. I might just have that. That's probably what I'll do.
I just need to hit my protein and my fat. I want to make this cut as like consistent and clean as possible. Cause like if we like eat very low calorie, which is easy to do on the carnivore diet, yeah, I'm gonna lose weight, but I want to also like lose fat while I'm eating at a good amount of calories for my body.
Preserving muscle.
Yes.
And we meal prepped a bunch of different things,
Ton.
and that's key, guys. Meal prep. You won't run into like snacks. Like you won't need snacks at random times when you're just like.
So what did we
hungry.
meal prep? We meal prepped.
Oh, let me tell them what I meal prepped.
Okay.
I've got some liver and a pound of ground beef. I think it's maybe like 4 ounces of liver to 16 ounces of ground beef, and I put them into little meatballs and I cook them so I can get some liver in for like the vitamins.
Is it good?
And it tastes pretty good, yeah.
Smells horrendous. And then we also have salmon, more grass-fed ground beef, chicken, ground turkey burgers, those are mostly mine, and then some broccoli. And then we do like protein powder, supplementing, and our coffees in the morning.
When you work out the nutritional data for your recipes, how do you handle stuff like brines and marinades? I don't know if we've ever done one.
Yeah.
But like, I guess you can say the same thing for frying foods. And what do we do when we fry things?
We really just do an estimate of what we think the food is absorbing, because there's really no way to tell. But we like to err on the side of higher because we don't want to like, be eating more.
Well, yeah, we've never done a marinade, I don't think.
We have we did a brine for our meal prep course, one of the meals.
Yeah, that was just like it was no calories. It was salt and like liquid smoke.
What would you put in a brine that has calories? Just like
oil. Some people put oil in them.
Okay.
What curry is your fave? I really like she's asking you.
Yeah.
But
when it comes to Thai food, my favorite curry is red.
I think I like a nice yellow coconut curry. How do you talk friends out of Atkins and onto keto?
You can't talk people into stuff. They have to want to do it. It's like rehab, right?
Well, I'm not too familiar with Atkins. I just know it's higher protein. Isn't the Atkins induction phase similar to keto? Like the first thing he's probably doing is keto.
That's what I've heard.
So you can just be like, keep doing that, man. Keep it up.
Yeah, we have considered a playlist on
We have one.
Oh, you created it?
Yeah, I made one.
We have one.
Check it out. Follow it. Vlog music. We only like 2 people are following us. ketoconnect on SoundCloud. I used beef liver.
Beef liver.
Yeah. Meal prep container recommendations. You can just order one of the cheap ones off Amazon. Basically, everything off Amazon is kind of the same.
Yeah.
I think the best ones I've
Sounds great
gotten
quality.
is a brand called Fit Packer.
Yeah.
That's the one I had in San Francisco. I think that was the best one we got.
Yeah, the container. I mean, all of those containers, they're so cheaply made. They break.
He's so loud. He makes so much noise.
He's eating Miley's like tree.
What do you think of sunflower kernels as a snack? I think those are a pretty good snack.
They're insane to just eat though, in like thousands at a time. I would just.
I like eating them in the shell.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm picturing deshelled.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about, deshelled. I would like to know about sunflower seeds. What do you want to know about?
Green curry all day. I don't love green curry. Yellow's my favorite second.
How many meals do you eat in an average day? I would say like 2 major ones, 2 that I would actually count as meals, and then maybe a little snackage at some point.
I would say 3 meals and then like my morning coffee, which has like butter or protein powder or something in it.
Yeah. Have you seen any real evidence of people losing more pounds of fat outside of the calories in, calories out theory? No. Calories in, calories out is like factual. That's how it works. But I would say the thing that maybe you're not considering when you're just going calories in, calories out is how easy it is for calories to restrict your calories in on keto compared to other diets. So like metabolic flexibility, they'll call it. If you're eating a keto diet, you're just better at like restricting calories. It's so much easier, and you, in my opinion, you don't feel like if you're eating at a calorie deficit on a standard American diet, your calories out drops down because you're just like laying on the couch all day. You don't feel like doing anything. On keto, I would say that's less so the case. So there's like some reason to believe keto is just better than calories in, calories out, but there's a bunch of studies that are like controlled feeding experiments, a keto diet versus a normal diet, and it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Are you doing IF? No, I haven't been doing it for maybe 2 months now.
Miley did do she doesn't like catnip. She wasn't, but Julius ate one of the joints.
Yeah.
If that's at all interesting to you guys. It wasn't like we didn't give it to him. He got it.
What is the difference between cardio and HIIT cardio? So HIIT cardio is a subset of cardio. Cardio is basically any kind of exercise. Yeah, moving exercise.
HIIT is like it's HIIT, high intensity interval training. And it's like short bursts of movement. So like 10 burpees, 15 lunges, sprint 20 yards, and then it's like high intense exercise.
Basically the worst kind of exercise you can do.
The death of us all.
Yeah, I don't like doing it.
I hate when your light goes on.
My red light?
Yeah.
Are there any health issues that keto has helped you with? What about post-workout inflammation?
Just watch that Berg video.
I don't get really post-workout. I don't notice inflammation that much. Mega seems like she notices it on her body a lot more.
Yeah, I'm more sensitive. I'm also I feel like I'm carrying more fat around my midsection. So when I do get inflamed or like retain water, like it's a lot more noticeable than Matt might because he's not storing as much fat. But I haven't noticed any inflammation post-workout.
Any health issues that keto has helped you with? Not really. No.
Health issues.
The only health issue I've ever really had was like a bad acid reflux thing, and it was when I was playing college basketball, and I've traced it back to just the fact that I took like 2 ibuprofens every single day, and then I was like, I stopped taking them and it stopped happening.
Yeah.
How hard was it to get the discipline to do it?
To do keto?
Yeah.
Oh, we kind of just jumped in and stuck with it. I think having each other helped. We naturally enjoy cooking at home, so like trying new things, experimenting, kept it really fun for us. I don't feel like there's discipline to it for me. Like I don't have to be disciplined to follow a keto lifestyle.
It's past the point of discipline.
Well, even before, the foods are delicious.
Yeah.
Like, and there's literally, and we try to make this possible, there's literally a substitute for everything you could want.
CBD for inflammation, I think there's a lot of evidence to support that. I do take CBD oil occasionally. I take it just for relaxation, though. I don't notice inflammation, but I don't have a lot of inflammation, maybe is the thing. So, yeah, I don't notice it being anti-inflammatory, but I know that there's a lot of research that says it is. I know Matt was a vegetarian, but what was your diet pre-keto, Mega?
Just standard American, like, I would go...
You were relatively healthy, though, right?
Yeah, so it's funny because I've like read articles about this, but like what I did was like similar to like what a lot of my friends do, which is like healthy 3-4 days out of the week, and we feel like we're killing it, and then like we'll get super drunk and just binge on a pie of pizza and then get back to it the next day and be like, that didn't happen. And it's like, it's a terrible mental place to be even, but I was doing high carb. Like I was eating tons of pretzels.
Yeah, you were always snacking on like popcorn and stuff.
Snacking was, I didn't eat meals. I only snacked. But yeah.
What is body recomposing? It's just changing your body from like, changing your body fat percentage, basically changing fat to muscle.
And the way, yeah, you look, compose.
Let's get back up here. What do we got?
Just watch the coconut flour pizza crust. How
much is 1 cup and 1/2 cup in grams? See, these are things you can find on Google, I think, if you just look at the coconut flour.
Translation.
A 1/2 cup of coconut flour is like 56 grams, I think, though. Keto eggnog? Who said keto eggnog? We have keto eggnog coming.
Coming! We got the video done, too.
Any idea when allulose will become more mainstream? That's a good question. I found it on Amazon, but it's more expensive and kind of like a shady company. But I think it's going to get there. And then we'll have more research on it, so we don't just have to take Quest Corporation's word for it being like super keto friendly.
They got to figure it out, man.
How does CBD affect your mood and general state, Matt? Have you done CBD before?
Mm-hmm.
And how does it affect you?
I haven't really noticed anything.
Okay. I have to take a super high dose of it, and I notice just a very relaxed effect. Just like I want to chill on the couch, not really move much. Also, like some kind of maybe like pain numbing and like joint help. Like, I don't know. It feels good. I'd say it feels good. In the same realm as like a painkiller almost. Keto eggnog coming. Oh, CBD is cannabinoid. I don't even know what it is. Are exogenous ketones worth it yet? I would say no. We do have like a large supply of them right now though, because every company sends them to us, and I take them once in a while. I notice maybe like a marginal benefit.
Appetite suppression.
Appetite suppression. So like I like to use it when I know I'm just gonna sit on my computer for the next 4 hours. I put it in my coffee, my bulletproof coffee, and I do that. And I think it marginally benefits me, but not for any kind of like weight loss purposes.
Right. Yeah. Exogenous ketones don't equal weight loss.
I feel a little bit more focused, and it's just like a huge dose of electrolytes. Like you know you're getting your electrolytes in when you're taking that too.
Yeah. I'd agree.
Cannabidiol, that's what it is. Cannabidiol. I'm about to purchase your menu planner. Our meal prep course?
We don't have a menu planner.
Yeah, check out the meal prep course. That is basically the most complete effort we've put into like a package of like helping people do keto. We can also like help you out calculating your macros. We do accountability calls and stuff like that.
Keto gingerbread cookies. I feel like I tried. I got one once and then I didn't follow through. But yeah, that's a good idea. I should do that. I love gingerbread cookies. Like the snap ones, ginger snaps. What?
You're an ugly, pale, white devil. Gingerbread cookies.
Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you. Best keto channel on YouTube.
In one of the hangouts, Matt mentioned he didn't really see any real research connecting keto diet with shrinking cancer or lowering cancer risk. Is that correct?
No, I think there is a decent amount of research. I'm just not like on the forefront of it. I know Dom D'Agostino always talks about it. It seems to help certain types of cancer. I just don't know of the research. Like, I'm not going to say that that's a proven fact.
Yeah.
Eating more fat helps with hunger, but raises calories. I'm at a stall, so need to lose. See, protein helps with hunger even more than fat does. Protein is more satiating than fat.
I would agree.
So maybe up your protein a little bit.
Do you have a keto gravy? No, we don't, but we will probably have one for the holidays.
Are sugar-free syrups from coffee shops okay? They should be okay, right?
Yeah.
They just have probably like an undesirable sweetener in there that maybe you want to avoid. It's usually what, like sorbitol or sucralose or something?
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, it's fine.
Do you follow keto during the holidays? Yes, we do. I'm actually going to Matt's home this Christmas, and it'll be the second time meeting his parents and grandparents, but first time for a lot of his extended family. And I'm not really nervous, but Matt still has to ask his grandma if I can come over. And he hasn't done it yet.
She's gonna say yes.
Well, she's gonna... I wish he would just do it on speakerphone right now, and we could all take a gander.
That would be funny. What camera do you use? We have a Sony a6000 for photos, and we just got a Sony RX100 Mark V for vlogs. We really like that one. It's so much easier. It's a point and shoot. That one's good. I like that one. Sucralose is Splenda, right? Is it no good? Sucralose is the sweetener used in Splenda.
Yeah.
Splenda is sucralose plus dextrose. Dextrose is the thing you want to avoid. Sucralose is questionable.
Yeah, most powdered sugars like that have a bulking agent, maltodextrin, dextrose, and even like, what are those light drinks called? Like powdered drinks? What is it called? Crystal Light. That is maltodextrin.
I have the biggest girl crush on you, Mega.
Thank you.
What else we got here? Do you drink diet soda? I notice you drink Mio. We haven't really drank Mio in a long time. We don't drink Mio anymore. Not that it's bad. We would still drink it. I got into a point where I was only drinking water with Mio in it, and I don't want to go back to that point, so I just tried drinking more normal water now.
Yeah, I just drink pure water now, straight.
But we drink diet sodas occasionally. Mainly this weekend, I probably had like 35 Diet Cokes. Because vodka and Diet Coke.
I was like, you had that many?
Yeah. But I drink Zevia mostly. If I can like go out and buy it.
How much water do you drink in a day? I would say...
I don't count it.
I would say at least like 100 ounces, 80
Probably
to 100 ounces. I drink like 4 of those.
Pop the question, Matt?
I dare you. Do it.
What else you guys got? Heavy cream plus cream cheese is a good gravy base.
Or a cheesecake base.
Any thoughts on lysine? What? Isn't lysine an amino acid? I don't have thoughts on it necessarily. What is it? I don't know what it's used for. Will you be doing any chicken wing recipes? Yeah, we have a chicken wing recipe on our website. It's a really good oven-baked crispy chicken wings. We have an Asian chicken wing sauce. We have peanut sauce. Check those out. Did you go to Vegas? Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm. Why?
I know, that's a great question. Why can't Coca-Cola and Pepsi have a full stevia product cheaper than Zevia? That is a really good question. They should have that. When they said they were relaunching the Coke Zero Sugar, I thought for sure it was going to be
I'm sure it has
stevia.
To do something with like the business aspect. Like they'll...
It doesn't make financial sense to do it?
Yeah, somewhere. Or like they have a contract with what their manufacturing is right now and they can't...
Oh, yeah. They probably get it for the low.
Yeah.
What's your goals in the gym? Strength, aesthetics, both?
Both? Mostly aesthetics?
Mostly aesthetics.
But both.
No, I don't really care how much I can... Like, what do I need strength for?
I mean, I want to be able to squat like 180.
I need a base level of strength just so I can, like, pick up my kids and stuff, but...
Not that we have any. You mean Miley and Julia's? They're like 3 pounds each. Have you tried...
I have not tried Phenibut, but it's a nootropic. It's on my radar. I'm kind of been easing off. Like, I've tried a couple nootropics, hardcore nootropics. Don't really, like, love the effects of them. But a few that I do take somewhat regularly is L-theanine is my #1 recommended one. I take that one almost every day. And ashwagandha I've been taking occasionally lately.
Mm-hmm. Where did you stay in Vegas? We stayed at the Hooters Casino Hotel.
Yes.
Better barbers for you in ATL, Matt? Is that a shot at his hair?
I do need I go to Sport Clips. What would be a good keto birthday cake?
We have an olive oil cake recipe on our site. That would be my favorite way to eat my birthday cake.
I don't know if Keto Mojo is good. A lot of people are getting it. I think you'll be hearing reviews about it soon. We don't have one. We're not getting one. We have the Precision Extra already.
Yeah.
But I know there will be people like comparing Precision Extra versus Keto Mojo just for accuracy and stuff. That'll be good to see.
That'll be great.
Just found maple syrup recipe. Fiber Yum, liquid sweetener plus maple extract. I like to stay away from Fiber Yum, honestly.
Oh, the Bergs use it.
Do they?
Yeah, they use
Fiber Yum?
In a peanut recipe.
I don't trust the Fiber Yum, and I've seen so many people testing their blood glucose after it, and it spikes it like crazy. It's basically the sugar.
What to do if I feel as if my sugar is dropping?
I think you just need to eat a little something.
Yeah.
Okay, Phenibut is the only one I like. I'll try that. Alpha Brain. What is Alpha Brain? Is that just 5-HTP? I'm not sure. Was Vegas profitable? No, it was extremely unprofitable.
Not extremely. Extremely, yeah.
Not extremely.
But we got a lot of good wings and food. It was profitable in the relaxation vacation sense.
What's your favorite keto product of all time? I don't think you really need that many keto products. So like a product, like what are products specifically geared towards keto? I guess I would just say MCT oil maybe, like something like that. You never answer the question, just full out. You're always... What's yours?
Yeah, I guess I would want to know what more specifically you mean by product. But I would say like keto bars probably.
Oh, keto bars is good, yeah. Incomplete. I loved your videos when you were in New York. The food looked delicious. Thank you. We tried really hard. We've been trying to step up our vlog game, and I think the 2 vlogs from Las Vegas
so good.
Are gonna be our best videos yet.
So much slow-mo.
We got the new camera with slow-mo.
So good. Just tried on my favorite jeans, and they're too big. Hashtag thanks ketoconnect. Incredible. I didn't know what I was gonna say. It just came out. Congrats, Shan. That's awesome. That must feel so good.
Did you see the Giants lost all of their wide receivers today? Yes, I did. I think they had Roger Lewis still at the end of the game. Can you drink wine on keto? Yeah.
Sure
Drink a little wine.
Sure can.
Just count the carbs. Thoughts on Brandon Carter? I don't know Brandon Carter. And I know a lot of people. Quest bars are my MVP for keto. Use sparingly. Yeah, they were our MVPs at one point too, for sure. Favorite meal restaurant you visited in Vegas?
We hit up the Bacchanal buffet. We didn't really do too many meals because we did buffets.
Yeah, the Bacchanal buffet.
Yeah.
Was the best. It was incredible.
I'm just trying to think of other good things like
Hooters smoked wings.
Yeah, Hooters has great wings, but Hooters is off the strip. I'm trying to be like helpful and say if there's other things they could go
Bacchanal buffet.
But I also heard if you're in the other area of the strip, the M Casino has Studio B. I heard that was amazing. There's a place called Carson Kitchen I wanted to visit that has really good chicken skins.
Are Pilly Nuts good keto snacks? Yeah, they're really good keto
really
snacks.
Good
they have great macros. They're just expensive. Find any better prices for keto test strips?
Nope.
We're paying $2 per strip, I think, and that's when you buy 100 of them.
We with that commoners.
Oh, Marie's calling me.
How did you two meet? We met on OkCupid, online dating. It's a free website. We would never pay for online dating.
Occupy them while I plug in the computer.
When are we getting the Mega F-Bomb compilation video? Matt would probably not put that together for me because he is very disapproving of my cursing.
I am not.
He cuts it out, even when I don't do it intentionally. Find any new keto alcoholic drinks in Vegas? No, we really just stuck to Diet Coke and vodka.
We had a lot of wine at the buffets.
We had wine at the buffets and champagne. Did you go to Burger, Chef Ramsay Burger? No, we didn't. We did not.
There was a big Robert Irvine place, though. Okay.
How,
We're back.
Hi.
My phone overheated.
Androids are the dumbest things.
Don't download the Android update, guys, if you want your phone to still be
Get
good.
an iPhone. Sorry, the phone.
Planned obsolescence. That's what this is. They're probably arguing about it right now. Actually, we didn't really argue. Micah got a little mad, but I was just like...
About what?
I fought through it with funniness about the phone shutting down.
I didn't get mad.
Oh. She didn't really get mad.
I'm really, compassionate. Matt's not the compassionate one. I'm just like, maybe he'll see me be so compassionate and, like, take from my example and also be compassionate. Like, if I lost the camera bag, we'd be broken up. But no, he lost the camera bag, and I was like, it's okay.
See, you're leading by example.
Yeah, but you're not gonna. I'm reminding you that even happened. He forgot. Okay, we're back. We're actually gonna answer questions now. Thank you.
What is it? I can't read that question. Okay. A couple weeks ago, I was ordering vodka tonics all night. The amount of...
Tonic's not good.
Tonic? Yeah, tonic has a lot of sugar in it, right?
Yeah, don't get tonic water and get club soda if you want. You were getting vodka tonics instead of clubs? That's your mistake.
Do you know if Perfect Keto MCT powder contains lauric acid? Why is Dave Asprey so against it? Is Dave Asprey against lauric acid? Lauric acid is coconut oil, right?
It's in coconut oil.
Yeah, I don't think there's much lauric acid in MCT oil. It's mostly in coconut oil. And it's like the antimicrobial component of...
Microbial?
Coconut oil. I think lauric acid is relatively healthy, from my understanding.
I would say so.
But I need to look more into it. I don't know if Dave Asprey's against it.
Isopure low carb or Isopure zero carb? We've tried both. We get the cookies and cream most often, which is 0. We've also gotten the toasted coconut, which has 1.
I think low carb tastes worse than 0 carb for some reason.
It depends on the flavor.
Smoked Hooters wings. Aren't Hooters wings lightly breaded? Not the smoked ones. I don't think you ever bread smoked wings. But no, the smoked ones, we checked the nutrition and I think it said 0 carbs, right?
Yeah. Ooh, what is that? Should keto levels be checked daily? Definitely not necessary. It depends on, like, a lot of people, when they're in the beginning of keto, they like to, or like a lot of people I've spoken to, like to track for the first month, and they can create like a trend line, and then they know where they're at in terms of levels and in foods. But aside from that, I wouldn't check every day.
Brain octane is made with only C8 MCTs, which metabolizes more efficiently into ketone energy than more common oils. Yes. So there's actually a lot of misinformation on this, and actually I don't think people fully know like what's best. C8 metabolizes the most quickly into ketones. So like if you drink some C8 MCT oil, right away you're going to have a huge increase in blood ketones, similar to taking exogenous ketones, whereas C10 will be like a more gradual metabolism into ketones. So like, does that mean it's better though? I don't know if that means it's better. It means your blood ketone levels will be artificially kind of elevated. Maybe you notice more short-term focus, more short-term energy, but I don't know if that means it's better. I think obviously Dave Asprey's selling some stuff, so there's a reason he's saying that. But I do believe like if I have the choice to pick, I would pick Pure C8 also.
Love watching the two of you in public at grocery stores. Makes me feel good inside. Thank you.
What objections do you have about exogenous ketone supplements? I don't really have much objections. It's just the way they're marketed. Mainly
the
prove
marketing.
It. All these, I guess, is there a bunch of multi-level? There's a couple of them. There's a few multi-level marketing companies in the exogenous ketone games. They're just the worst companies on earth. They trick people into buying money. They trick people into thinking these are miracle supplements. And then they just stack the pyramid, so then you have your friends selling you exogenous ketones, telling you that it's like a miracle weight loss thing. It's the worst. But if there's people just actually selling you what they're telling you they're selling you, like these are exogenous ketones, they're not a miracle pill. Like what's it called? Perfect Keto. This new company that sent us some Keto Logic, like they're good companies. They're just making exogenous ketones. You can buy them if you want. They're not miracle weight loss pills.
Right. You won't change your life?
Prove it.
Keto OS. I can't do it that well. You do the ending.
Keto OS.
So good.
Had a couple corn tortillas last night. Exhausted. What was in the corn tortillas?
Corn. Oh, like what was in the
inside of them?
Yeah. I feel like corn tortillas would exhaust me as well.
Oh, pretzel buns are the best.
Ew, I'm not a pretzel bun fan.
Are you kidding? When we used to go on basketball road trips, I would get a hamburger on a pretzel bun at like every restaurant.
There's this special bread in San Francisco. What is it called? Dutch
Crunch.
Dutch Crunch. That is the best bread ever. If you're in San Francisco and you can get Dutch Crunch, take a bite of it.
I keep stalling every 10 pounds or so. I mean, that's just kind of what happens. Your body doesn't want to just like shed all this weight immediately. It doesn't want to, like, carrying weight means you're going to live longer, like in olden times. So your body like wants to carry a lot of fat. So I would say stalling every 10 pounds isn't that abnormal. But
you still seem to be dropping them, right? Because you said every 10 pounds. So love Zip Fizz, so strong though. Yay, you got it. It's so good. We're going to Costco tomorrow, actually. We'll take you via IG, so stay tuned. But I'm getting Zip Fizz.
Do you listen to Jimmy Moore in the doc? I've honestly never listened to a single Jimmy Moore thing, other than the audiobook of his fasting book.
And?
It was okay. It was just like a lot of things he's saying, and I'm like, did he really do this, or is he saying he did this? Because he's talking about doing a 28-day fast. I'm sure there's some evidence that he actually did it, but I'm like, did he do that? Maybe he did. Seems like he might have. Is the keto breath monitor as accurate as the blood meter? No. So here's the thing. We're like learning a lot of stuff as we go. We've been doing this for like 2 years now. We're still learning stuff every day. So do you want to have a super high blood ketone reading? Because blood ketones are not necessarily the ketones your body's using either. So people that do keto for 2 years, 3 years, their blood ketone levels are relatively low. And then, from what I've read, maybe the breath acetone meter is more indicative of your actual usable ketones, or the ketones your body's using. But I think for someone who's in like the intermediate stages of keto, like they've been doing it for a year, blood ketone meter is probably your best bet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like it seems like there's always like one more level where it's like, oh, now the blood ketone meter isn't necessarily telling you how much ketones your body's using either.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, sorry guys. Okay. I hate this light.
Speaking of SF, keto sourdough recipe.
Sourdough is the best bread. Yeah, Matt's still working on his ultimate keto bread.
I've tried it literally 15 times, I want to say, and it's just, I'm not even getting closer, I'm getting farther.
Yeah, he already got it the first time, and then we've never gotten it again.
What does take an audible mean? Audible is like in football where you change the play at the line of scrimmage, you just like are changing things up.
I guess we say it quite often.
I know.
Kill him.
Where do you get your recipe ideas? We get them a lot of different places. Sometimes just like scrolling through Instagram, I see something.
That's big for me.
Like I saw the other day on Instagram, I was scrolling through, Kenji was making pan de bonos. I think that's what this is called. So I've never heard of them before, and then I just like started looking them up, and I tried making them. It came out pretty tasty, and I'm gonna definitely try another batch of these.
And then do a recipe video.
It's a Colombian cheese bread, but a lot of times just random places, mainly Instagram and Pinterest, I would say. Should I eat a sweet potato before a 2-hour bag workout? I would say no. I mean, what's your purpose of eating the sweet potato?
Also, sweet potatoes are slowly digested. Don't you want something more quickly digested to fuel you for your workout?
I would say maybe some dextrose before that, but honestly...
Not a sweet potato worth.
Not a sweet potato. When I started, my ketone level was 2.2 after 3 months, 1.1 after 6 months, and then 0.7.
You could be utilizing them a lot more efficiently.
That's what I'm starting to understand happens. I've noticed you are much nicer to the cat than the lovely Julius. We make fun of Miley a lot. We make fun of our pets a lot, actually, but we really love them. Julius is just like more problematic. He's constantly biting Miley and just doing crazy things. Oh yeah, Chef John is awesome too. I love Food Wishes. What are the best resources to learn about keto? We're a good one, I would say. Dr. Berg's really good. Reddit is really good. I like to just, if you're really starting out, read the Reddit FAQ. That's probably like the best thing there is on the internet for keto. Did you see the keto spot on Good Morning America? No.
Yeah, I saw it.
What was it about?
I just saw someone screenshotted it and put it on Facebook, but I didn't like watch it.
Oh. My vegan brother wants to have you guys on his podcast.
Ooh.
Okay. Love y'all's podcast. I even gave it a good review. Oh, we gotta pick the review winner for this last month.
Sorry guys, we've because we record so in advance, we don't realize that this podcast is gonna come out in October, so we should have already picked the winner.
Feel this consistency.
It's great. You've just been like tossing it around.
I have.
Yeah,
it's cooled off now.
It feels like an intense. It feels like a real bread. Look at it. It looks like real bread.
It does.
It's not eggy at all.
No.
Show the cam. I mean.
It's mostly cheese, actually. It's about 2 parts cheese to 1 part flours. This is a pan de bono. It's a Colombian cheese bread. I've never actually heard of it or had an actual one, so there's that.
Yeah, we only check iTunes reviews for our podcast. Can you do Google Play?
I don't think Google Play has reviews. Pan de bono, yeah. I think it's P-A, though. P-A-N, de bono. His podcast is called Lisa Beats Your Meat. I'll check it out.
Yeah. Sounds funny. What else got?
What else we got?
So it's Sunday night.
Sunday night. I think we should just watch some shows after this.
We'll see. I did do podcast editing today. I was like, I'm only going to upload everything and put it through Audacity. And then I was like, I'm only going to edit the intro. And then I was like, I'm only going to edit all of it.
Were you pushing yourself because I was just laying on the couch?
Yeah, of course.
I
was like,
I do that sometimes too. It's weird.
Well, I don't really lay on the couch for like 7 hours of a day.
Sundays.
But I don't, is what I'm saying. When you push
yourself. No, like when you go to bed at 8 p.m., those are the nights I usually stay up till like 8:30.
I go to bed at like 8:45 earliest.
And those are the nights I stay up till like 11:30.
Always trying to humiliate me on camera.
What kind of flour did you use for the pan de bono? I can't give that away yet. I have to have some. I've noticed that we have to have some secrecy in our recipes before we publish them.
A lot.
Not a lot, but a little bit.
A lot. You're right.
Vice principals is bad, yeah.
Yeah. We started and then
we tried. Wasn't there a good show we watched recently? Are you guys full-time YouTubers / bloggers now? I would say we're full-time bloggers. We do YouTube.
Just for funsies.
Not totally for funsies, but yeah, we're full-time bloggers.
We watched Last Chance University on Netflix. First season is so good. Remember?
Yeah, I like that one. I want to like sardines like Dom D'Agostino, but I hate them. Please help. Have you ever tried them?
They're disgusting.
I always thought I hated them, and then I just started eating them, and I started liking them.
But now he has smelly breath, and I don't want to be near him.
I don't eat them that often.
Why is it getting redder and redder by the second?
Because it's getting darker out.
I can't do this.
This is protecting our eyes.
How many days per week do you work out? 5.
I'll turn it off.
At least 5. And then cardio on some days.
Boom.
We're not. Oh, this is beautiful. Sounds like sibling rivalry. To me, my dog is bigger than your dog. It kind of is like that.
I only watch your YouTube channel. Is there more info on your blog? There's a little bit more info. Like we have some meal preps on there. We have some like info posts, but our
just fresh recipes.
It's mostly recipes. So there's not a ton of additional info on the blog. How do you prepare the sardines? You take the can, you like crack it open, and you dig in. Oh, that sounds horrendous. Sardines, cheddar cheese, romaine lettuce.
Great photos on the blog, though.
Thank
you, Troy, for noticing.
We got another new camera lens, and our photo game is really stepping up. I didn't realize how different lenses make, how much of a difference they make.
You can just eat tuna instead. I would prefer tuna, but Matt likes sardines. He doesn't like tuna.
No, I don't like tuna. Yeah, you can eat whatever you want. I mean, all of these things are just pure protein, basically.
You lost 30 pounds because of our videos. Thank you. I mean, it always blows my mind that people say that, and it's really, I feel incredible just knowing that, you think I took part in it, but it's all you guys. You are putting in the work. You're dedicating your new lifestyle to become a real thing and losing the weight, right?
Yeah, I was reading comments. I wasn't
okay.
What you were saying.
It's a really big mental game.
It sounded very deep what you were saying, though.
Well, people say they lost weight because of our videos, because of us, but it's really them. It's such a mental hurdle. I couldn't even begin to imagine what it's like to lose 30, 40, 50, 60 plus pounds. So the fact that you've done it, you should be crediting yourself. And keep going.
Best keto bloggers. I like to think so.
Thank you.
I think we're definitely in the running. There was one I saw that I wanted. Oh, the book I recommended is, I think you're talking about Mastery by George Leonard.
Or Snooze Fest.
Not by Robert Greene. Get the one by George Leonard.
Is coconut flour and almond flour interchangeable? Quite frankly.
The opposite of interchangeable.
Yeah. It's...
No, you need 4 times as much almond flour per coconut flour.
Yeah.
75 pounds in 6 months with 150 to go. That sounds like good pace to me.
Yeah, that's a really great pace, actually. A good keto pre-workout.
What do you like? Do you do stimulants? I like to just take caffeine. Mega's been taking Zip Fizz intra workout.
But other than that, we like to do fasted, I guess, kind of.
Yep. You can do a little MCT oil.
A little protein powder.
We've done a pre-workout video you can check out if you're trying to add a little carbs in. That's a good way to go. But yeah, I just take a 200 milligram caffeine pill most of the time.
If the recipe calls for coconut flour, can I use almond? No.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like to think we have some kind of positive community vibe going on that helps with people sticking to the diet a little bit.
That's cool.
Who are your fave mukbang channels, if you have any?
Okay.
Blonde Sundoll.
Blonde Sundoll.
We low-key stalk Blonde Sundoll once in a while.
I mean, she was just in Vegas before we were in Vegas, and I was like, what if we ran into Blonde Sundoll?
Kayla Keto is a good one, too. She does mukbang videos.
Yeah.
Kayla Keto.
But I could watch Blonde Sundoll for 3 days straight. Trisha, yeah.
Trisha.
Some good low-carb veggies, all the cruciferous ones. So broccoli, cauliflower, spinach is good. A lot of people do spinach. I do kale from time to time. We've done Brussels sprouts.
Caffeine pill, something like Vivarium. I don't know what Vivarium is. You can just go on Amazon. They sell. It's super cheap. It's like $8 for 200 milligram caffeine pills. Request for a video on monitoring ketones and glucose. We're kind of working on one.
Yeah.
Mukbang is, I think it's a Korean term for just eating video. I actually don't know what it actually means, but it's just people in front of the camera eating foods.
I made the coconut flour tortillas last night. I was surprised that the liquid turned into an exact tortilla replica.
A lot of people have trouble with that one.
Yeah, which is fascinating because I made them yesterday again. I even made big ones for quesadillas, and I guess I could see where the struggle comes. But if it's getting mushy, you just have to let it cook longer. It will form together. There's egg in it.
If you put a lid on top too, that helps cook both sides at once.
You don't really need to, but flip. Yeah.
How important is it to monitor your ketones? It's not important whatsoever.
Thank you, Justina.
Unless you're really trying to hone in on things, feeling really good. You can monitoring is the 1% of perfection. You don't need to monitor that much, in my opinion. You're just trying to lose weight. You're just trying to feel a little bit better. Just eat keto foods.
Same time stream every Sunday? Kind of. It's usually around like 6 or 7.
Yeah, not the same exact time, kind of random.
But we do like an IG post like a minute before. If that helps.
Who's your favorite Harry Potter character?
I don't know. Snaggletooth?
Is that a Michigan hat? No, it's not a Michigan hat, but I accept your apology for the loss.
Professor Snape.
We looked horrendous. Professor Snape? No foods are expensive. Do you have any favorite items? So Mega doesn't know this, but I did eat one of their big cookies that are in our fridge, and those are delicious. And they're really filling, too.
You eat the whole thing?
Yeah.
That's like 1,900 calories.
No, it's like 340.
I'm kidding, obviously.
But the best thing I tried from them is the donuts. Chocolate chip donuts, I think it was.
Matt, Mega, have you seen Jason Whitlock workout plan that he just dropped?
Yeah,
we
he
have
sent it
seen
to us.
Yeah.
He sent it to us. I haven't done a deep dive on it. I just like scanned it over.
Yeah.
I think we'll maybe try it at some point.
Yeah.
Do you guys like pork rinds? I don't love them.
I like a crunch once in a while, so if we have them, I'll put some in my mouth. I don't know. Sometimes I just think too hard when I'm talking.
What's the worst keto product you've tried? Huh.
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
But I don't want to, like, poop on anyone.
I wouldn't say, I don't like doing that, but there's a lot of products we get sent that we just won't even, like, really eat that people think are keto. Like those microwave dinners was one.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't like saying.
I mean, there's a lot, though. Like, the market is getting so flooded with so many products right now. It's really hard to make all the products really good, right? People are rushing to market. People are just putting stuff out there because they want to make money. And
I'll say I personally really don't like keto brownie. Said it. It doesn't taste very good to me.
I haven't tried it because there's almonds in it. So I don't know. We've tried so many keto products, so it's hard. There's so many bad ones, guys.
Oh, Jason hates no foods. He says allulose is bad news. You agree? I would love to see where he got the information that allulose is bad news. I don't know that I agree. I'd love to see more info on it. I think we really don't know enough. It's not like something I'd want to be eating every day, for sure. Like, if you're doing a keto diet and you're like, I'm having my 20-gram allulose dessert tonight, like I do every night, like, you might not be doing a keto diet.
Yeah, like, we don't eat Quest cereal bars every day. Those are allulose.
I know a lot of people I've heard have tested their blood glucose and ketones after eating allulose, and they don't notice any kind of like derogatory effects. But we should try that too.
We have not tried fat fudge. Joe Rogan always raves about it.
No, I haven't heard of that even.
I'm kind of turned off by the fact that it's spelled with a P.
It's probably a spin-off from Fat Farm.
Any way to make avocados taste better? Salt and pepper really does the trick for me. Maybe some olive oil. You can cut it up and like toss it with some tomatoes and onions, olive oil, oregano. Right?
I love them on their own.
But people don't, so what I'm trying to do is help.
Yeah. You can wrap it in bacon and put it in a frying pan.
You can like mush it up and make guacamole, lime juice, cilantro, little onion, little tomato.
Smoothie. Also, you can just not eat it too. That's
true, but people feel like they need to be in ketosis.
How much did you study keto before beginning, or did you just dive right in?
Dove in.
Study a little bit, dove in, and then I continued to study as we were like midway through the dive.
Happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian love bugs.
Bulletproof Brain Octane, is it good or just stick with MCT oil? It's pure C8 MCT oil. There's a lot of other companies that make it. I would say give it a try and see how you feel compared to normal MCT oil.
A lot of people are saying tamales. Is tamales a Christmas thing?
I don't think so.
What, for a different nationality?
Please tell me Fat Fudge is a Russell Simmons product. I think Russell Simmons is like hardcore vegan, so I don't think it is.
Did he do Fat Farm?
Did he? Whoa, look at the sky. It's really pink, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is that just the weird window reflection?
I don't know. Shark Tank, Ray Drummond. Damon Shark.
You did FUBU.
Yeah, but yeah. Tamales are traditionally made around the holidays, especially Christmas. Okay. Matt's talked about trying one.
We got the husks and stuff, but
Keto gumbo? What's in gumbo? Rice is in gumbo, right?
Gumbo's from New Orleans.
How about eggs and chorizo? It's like spicy Mexican beef. Have you guys had it? Yeah.
Yeah, we have chorizo all the time. Gumbo is something I've never made pre-keto, so that would probably take some testing.
Unless I know what's in it, then I might not. I'm more of the cooker, right? I feel like you're more of a baker.
I'm more of a baker.
Thank you, everyone, for all your compliments all the time.
This has been a long one. I think we should go soon.
Okay.
Yeah, gumbo has a roux. I know that. But we can make a keto roux.
No seafood or nuts. Only peanuts for me. Any ideas?
No seafood or nuts? It's pretty easy to do keto without seafood.
I can't do nuts either. I can only do peanuts.
And she doesn't even eat seafood that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just eat meat, vegetables, some cheese,
coconut oil, butter,
stuff. Yeah.
Avocados.
Chicken breast. Hey, where's your head at? Gumbo is a staple in Louisiana.
All right, maybe we'll have to do it.
I want to do we need to do more skits. I want to do skits at the start of videos.
We just have so much going on right now with our cookbook.
As a paramedic, what is the best way for me to explain keto to my overweight, unfit patients? I would maybe not explain keto fully. I would just say try cutting out some sugar, try doing like a low sugar diet, then kind of go into like, oh, then bread turns into sugar. Like certain things turn into sugar in your body. So mainly just try doing low carb.
I think that's a good stepping stone.
Yeah.
To getting, I mean, diving in keto for, you know, some of your patients might be very difficult.
The skits are good. More skits. Yeah, we need to do more skits.
See, people loved you in my tank top.
I know. We gotta think of another good... We were gonna do like a dorm one once, weren't we?
Yeah, we're bros. Be like, Matt will always want to do a skit, and they'll be like, let's practice. And he'll put the camera in my face, and I'll start like doing it, and then he'll get nervous. And it's like, no one's even here. Why are you getting nervous?
It's because I'm a method actor.
Less rap music, but we like rap.
Yeah, I try like mixing in some other stuff, but all I really know is rap music. And it just sounds like dumb when I go in. I'm like, what do I like? Coldplay. Like I'm just searching for things I don't know that I've just like heard of before. Okay, Coldplay. Is that what I do?
Oh, you did the Las Vegas videos are so good.
Thank you.
Me eating the rib and the music.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are gonna love it. You guys have made me fall in love with rap.
Oh.
That's the whole end game. Screw keto, love rap.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, when I'm doing the music for the videos, I'm like toning it down a little from what I actually like. Like I'm listening to just straight up thugged out music nonstop. These are like things that I think most of our audience will kind of enjoy. Like, it's not like Famous Dex is a guy that I really like, and he's just like constantly repeating stuff and like.
It's so pink outside. You're right.
You should do some bloopers in your vids. Yeah, I try working in the bloopers whenever they're there.
I feel like they're always there, but like it always also just extends the video.
Yeah. We are gonna do a rap video though at 200K subscribers.
So if we get there.
It's approaching faster than I thought. I need to like start writing. We're gonna rap. Or what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do like a rap, or are you just gonna kind of?
I'm gonna rap, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna beatbox. I'm gonna do some dance moves. Maybe not that much.
Should we go?
Yeah, we should go, guys.
Oh, if you guys like the music I've been putting in the videos, you have to check out this guy. He's from Atlanta. I just discovered him. 6 Dogs. Check out this guy named 6 Dogs. He's so good.
And go to our SoundCloud and listen to the music, or subscribe, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we love you. Thank you so much.
Next Sunday, this week, Las Vegas vlogs coming, and some recipe videos that I don't think we even have ready yet.
We don't know. We have some.
Do your rendition of Rap God by Eminem.
How do I even do that?
She's kidding. All right, guys.